Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer and welcome back to a new playthrough video. Today I am playing Dungeon Saga Origins. Specifically I'm doing adventure number 5. It's called Dureg's Doom. Let me read it to you. It says, "This area feels different. Despite being covered in years of dust and dirt, decorative pictures and ornate heirlooms still rest on the walls. With a vaulted ceiling and more expansive, elaborate corridors ahead, it certainly looks like the heroes have entered a section of Dureg's royal chambers. If anywhere, this is where the map would be stored. Whether Lord Dureg is here is another question. The objective is to kill the undead dwarf Lord Boss." And I won't be looking at the rest of this. Instead, I'm going to be using the solo, what they call the AI Overlord. And it's on my laptop, so I will be moving and tracking that on here. As always, I've got my heroes ready to go, and I've only got the doors and the villains that are shown on the map. Until I open doors, I won't know what's beyond that. I don't know this level, so we will see what happens. I've got Rorden, the dwarf, Orlaf the barbarian, Madriga the elf ranger, and Danor the human wizard are all at full health. I did purchase some armor last time for, actually no, it was the legendary armor I gave to Orlaf. I purchased a great axe for Orlaf, and the great hammer was awarded to Rorden. So we will get started. I am going to, now the minute I get seen here, we're going to flip this over to, when a floor or surprise, when a hero attacks and fails to destroy, when a new door or secret. So as long as I destroy the guys, during this turn, as long as if I attack them and destroy them, it will not switch this over to aggressive. When a new door or secret is open, when a floor surprise is triggered, when a hero attacks and fails to destroy a minion or cause any damage to one. Okay, yeah, so I can keep it as passive as long as I get lucky. I'm going to go ahead and have Orlaf move. His speed is 5. He will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he will stop here, so that he cannot be targeted by this skeleton archer. He is going, and he can't search yet because there are monsters present. And he is done. I don't know if this is wise, but I think I'm just going to queue them up. I'm going to move Orlaf over here, and he is done. I'm going to move Madriga behind him, and then I'm going to move my wizard over as far as I can, just to keep them together. And that is the end of my turn. Now, the AI Overlord does have 4 interrupts, but those can only be used in certain conditions. And right now, he's not in aggressive mode. So at the start of every round, flip this card. Okay, yeah. So right now, we're good. We haven't done any searching, which we haven't revealed any exploration cards. So the AI Overlord is sort of held in check right now. All right. So, it is now the Overlord's turn. Now, these are all undead. And, let's see. This not this one, the undead. So, roll d6, compare to skeleton archer. They all have different ways that they will... you're supposed to start with the furthest enemy. So, the furthest would be this one. And this is a skeleton warrior, which has a movement of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is the skeleton archer, which can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one will attack. He can shoot at my barbarian. He shoots with, his ranged weapon is just 3, and mine is a defense of 5. 5. Hold on. Orlaf has his armor increased by +1 because of the cuirass. So his armor is 3. So only 4s and higher hit. It got a 5 and a 4, but I got a 5 and a 5. The other 4 does hit. Oh, hold on. Maybe it does hit. It does. Because I cannot, but hold on. he can, once per game, he can reroll any one of his dice when making a fight action. Never mind, he can't. All right, so I will take a point of damage, which is unfortunate. So that archer got lucky. Then the next farthest is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, 1, 2, 3. Well, he can move through him. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't shoot around corners. And then this one will go in and attack. And it is a skeleton warrior, which rolls just 2 dice to my 5. So I can put this up here. And he got a 3 and a 2, which both miss. So no damage there, no hits there. All right, that is the end of the turn. It is my turn. Orloff will swing with 5 dice, and the skeleton warrior defends with 2, and its armor is 2. So 3s and higher hit, and it takes 2 hits to kill it. I got a 4, a 3, and a 3. Those all hit, but unfortunately, the 4 is blocked. The 4 blocks the 3, the 4 blocks the 3, and I got another 3. But I'm going to use his, I can reroll any one of his dice. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and burn it. I need to own this. So I'm going to reroll this, and all I need is a 3 or higher, and it will hit. And I got a 4, so I do successfully destroy that one. All right, and he is done. The next is, I think, I always forget. I play so many of these games, I can never remember if the move action has to go before the other one. When a player takes a turn, they may move and take an action. A hero can move, then act, or act, then move. They may not take part of their move. Okay, hold on. Can move, then act, or act, then move. So I can move. All right, so I will do that. He can move 5. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go straight at this one, and I will not be able to attack this turn, and he is done. My dwarf. Now I did destroy, so that will not set this to aggressive. So the dwarf will go 1, 2, 3, and turn. He will fight with, Rorden has 4 attack dice, and the archer has 2, and the archer only takes 1 hit to destroy, and armor of 1, so 2s and higher hit. I got a 4, a 3, and a 3, and the 4 does not block the 3 ties, but it is simply 1 hit, and that archer is destroyed. And that is all Rorden can do. Now, you can move through your fellow, you can't stay on the same spot, but you can move through your own allies. So, for that, I am going to move Madriga up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She will shoot at this one. She can move 6, actually, but she will shoot with 4. And that is a skeleton warrior. He rolls 2. Now remember, it takes 2 hits to kill it, and its armor is 2. So, 3s and higher. Oh, I did good. 6, 3, 3, and the 6 unfortunately ties, and the 4 beats my 3, and the 3 does not, so I miss. I did not get 2 hits in. All right, and that leaves my wizard, who will go... Oh, you know what? Since I didn't destroy it, it flips over to aggressive. Now, during aggressive, you look at the bottom part of the card here in the discard pile, and if it has an interrupt symbol, the overlord can choose to interrupt. But right now, there's no cards, so there is no interrupt. So we get our wizard, who can move. The wizard can move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cannot move diagonally because of the wall there, so he is stuck. And that is going to be the end of my turn. So, this one will move up and attack. I am outnumbered, so I roll 4 dice versus 2. And Orloff has an armor of 3, so only 4s and higher hit. My hit 6 ties with my 6, but it rolled a 1. and it says when making a fight, it may reroll 1/1. It rolls a 2, and my 5 beats it, so no damage from that. The skeleton archer is now in melee, which is great for me. It only rolls 2 dice to my 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. And again, Orloff is armor 3, so only 4s and higher hit. And it rolled 2 1s, but remember, it gets to reroll 1. And it rolls another 1. So my 4s easily beat those 1s. It can only reroll 1 of the dice, not both 1s. So that was good. And then this one will step up and strike at Madriga with 2 dice to her. Now, she has armor 2 normally, but she got the Glade Spun shirt in the last adventure. So a hero with an armor value of 2 or less can increase it. So she's got an armor of 3. So 4s and higher hit. And she got a 4. The enemy got a 4 and a 4, but thankfully I got a 6, which blocks that 4, and the 4 ties, so no damage. All right. Now, it says, at the start of every round, you flip this back to passive. All right, so we're back to passive. And I will have Rorden, or Orloff. You know what? Orloff can move in there and help. You know what? I'm gonna have Orloff with his 4 dice attack the archer, who only rolls 2. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, the Great Axe. This weapon allows you to treat all enemy armor as 1 or less than it would otherwise. I got to remember that. That will make a big deal. But it can only go down to a minimum of 1, which is the skeleton archer. So 2s and higher hit. And I got a 6, which ties it 6, and a 3, which ties its 3. But my 4, 3, and a 3 easily destroy that archer. That frees up Orloff now to move in. 1, 2. I outnumber that guy, so he's only going to roll 1 die, and Orloff rolls 4. His armor is 2. This allows you to reroll 1 of your enemy's defense dice. I got to remember that I can force, or Rorden can force his enemy to reroll a defense die. Look at that. 6, 6, and a 4. One of the 6s is blocked, but the 6 and the 4 get through, and we destroy that one. And then last will be Madriga. She is in melee, so she only rolls 3 dice, and it rolls 2. And its armor is 2, so 3s and higher hit. And the 6 beats my 5. But the 2 3s are enough to get through its armor. It does not reroll the 1 because it's not fighting, it's defending, and that one goes away as well. And we have cleared out the hallway. All right, and that leaves my wizard, who will move into the corner so he can't be backstabbed. And I will do a search action, which says I'll shuffle this just so you see that I shuffle it. I get to draw a single card and see what it is. Hopefully it's not a wandering monster. It seems to always be a wandering monster for my wizard, but maybe today will be different. All right, let's see. We got a potion of resistance. The hero may retain this card and use it at any time. When used, the card is discarded. Hero gets +2 to their next defense roll, up to a maximum of 6. That is very good for Danor, if he's ever attacked. And since I did do when a floor is trapped. Okay, so we're still on passive, which is good. There is a trap here, but before we hit the trap, we're going to go investigate this door here. As a matter of fact, is there no door up? When he searched, if there was a secret door in this corridor, it would have been found. But since it went straight to an explorer, we know that there's no secrets here. So let's have Madriga go 1, 2, 3. 1. Wait, hold on. She was right here. She was here. 1, 2, 3, and she will open this door for 1 movement, and it reveals a warrior here. A door here, and it looks like a bookshelf, if I can find it, right here. All right. She opened the door, which flips this to aggressive. But again, there's no cards here, so the Overlord does not get an interrupt. So she went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She moves her full 6, and she will take a shot at this one with 4 dice to its 2. And its armor is 2. So 3s and higher hit. I got a 5, a 4, and a 3. The 5 ties, but the 1 and the 1 will not defeat the 4 and the 3, and she destroys it. That is her turn. I will have 1, 2, 3. Rorden will go 1, 2, 3, 4. He will be in the room, and I will search it. Draw a card. We have a stash of gold. Add 50 to your hoard, and then this does not have an interrupt symbol, but it does go here. So I got 50 gold. Excellent. Rorden got that. A room can only be searched once, so that room is done, which means I probably want to start getting them moving to this door. So I'm going to have Orloff go 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to hold. And then this one is going to go 1, 2, 3, and that is the end of my turn. I need to get them over here so we can go in this room and tackle whatever's in here. But we now have an interesting problem. There are no monsters on this tile. And when that happens, you place a spawn token, which looks like this. You place it at the nearest starting point for the weakest character, which I think was the wizard, which was right here. And this is where an enemy will spawn on the next one. It won't spawn this turn. You place it at the end of any Overlord's turn where there are no monsters. Perform one of the following in the order in which if there are no spawn points, you place it. Place a new spawn point. Yep. So on the next turn, something's going to appear here if this doesn't trigger. Now this triggered to aggressive because I opened a door. I'm going to now, it's a new turn, so I flip it back over, and we're going to get these guys over here. So Orloff is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a barrel here, so I have to go around it. I can't go through it. And then Madriga is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good enough for me to open this door. Orloff is going to open the door and for one action, or one move, and he's going to step in right here. All right, we have a ghost. I don't like these things. They are hard to kill sometimes. We have a ghost, and we have another bookcase. Where's the bookcase? Here we go. Bookcase right here. And the room can be searched, but he steps in. He opened the door for 1, 2, 3. He's going to run at it. He will do 5 dice attack. The ghost rolls 3 and has an armor of 3, so only 4s will hurt it. Now, he has the Great Axe, which says this weapon allows you to treat all enemy armor as 1 less than it would otherwise would be when attacking in a fight. So its armor goes down to 2. So 3s and higher will hit. I got a 5, a 3, a 3, and a 3. It got a 6, a 5, and 2 1s. The 5 is blocked by the 6, the 3 is blocked by the 5, but these 2 3s do get through the armor of 2, and it only takes 2 damage, so it destroys the ghost. That was a good bit of luck right there. All right. He moved, he fought, he is done. This does not flip to aggressive because I did manage to destroy that enemy, but I did open a door, so it does flip. You look at the bottom card. There's no interrupt, so the Overlord does not get to use an interrupt token. That means I need to search this room. I'm going to have Madriga come in. She will go 1, 2, 3, 4. She'll stand in the corner, and she will do a search. Draw an exploration card. So no secret door there. we have a marauding monster. Now, for this adventure, the marauding monster is defined as a skeleton warrior or a skeleton archer. Since I have both, I will roll. 1, 2, 3 will be an archer. I rolled a 1, so it will be an archer. And you place it right next to the enemy. You place it next to or within 5 squares. The Overlord may then activate it. Okay, so it's going to activate. Now, why would it want to attack Orloff instead of Madriga? Because Orloff has his back to the creature. So he's going to lose a die. So he'll roll 4. Now, this is melee. The skeleton archer will only roll 2. And my armor is 3, so 4s and higher hit. No, yeah, my armor's 3. 4s and higher hit. It gets to re-roll the 1, and it re-rolls another 1. The 6 counters the 6, and none of the other get through, so no damage. Then, after that, it says, the Overlord then rolls a single die. On a score of 5 or more, they get to place an additional marauding monster. I rolled a 4, so it does not get to place another one. And that also means a interrupt is now going on top. You always place the cards on the top, and when an interrupt is called for, you look at the bottom card, and it moves to the top. So now I know that we have an interrupt in this deck. That's not good. Okay, we searched. We have not triggered a trap. I am going to have Orloff trigger this trap. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we reveal this. It is a dud. And we'll move that. I'll throw that over here. And then these are the remaining ones that will get triggered. And they're all mixed up. I'll pick one and throw it there. So no, didn't trigger a trap. But when a floor or surprise are triggered, I was still in aggressive. So nothing happens. At the start of every round, when a completed interrupt successfully causes the hero to suffer any damage. Okay. When a completed interrupt successfully causes damage or at the start of every round. So it is a new round. Well, hold on. It's the end of the round. There is a spawn point, so we have to place a spawn. Remember, it can be either one. Actually, no. Hold on. For the spawn... The spawn point will be a marauding. It can be a skeleton warrior. So a 1 to 3 is an archer. It's an archer. Okay, we have an archer that spawns here. And it will get to move on the next Overlord's turn. You do that at the end of the Overlord's turn, if I remember right. Let me double check that. At the end of an Overlord turn. Yeah, so the Overlord does not get to move in this turn. All right, my turn. Start of the turn, we flip this over to passive. And I will have the wizard move 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a door here and a door here. Now, this door I didn't go through. Ah, shoot. I should have gone through here. All right, that's okay. I'll have one of my heroes go and... I hate to split the party. We made our bed. Let's live in it. He's done. Okay. I'm going to leave him there. I'm going to send... oh, you know what? There's an enemy. I forgot to kill this archer. All right, so Madriga will attack. She is 3 dice. Because it's a melee attack, versus that guy, archer's 2. It has an armor of 1, so 2's and higher hit. I got a 5, and a 3, and that definitely beats its 2 and a 1, and it destroys it. And then she will move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to guard this corridor and wait for this guy to show. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Orloff is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he is done. It is now the Overlord's turn. The Overlord will move this. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will fire at Madriga. The archer rolls 2. Madriga rolls 3. She's defending. 3. And her armor is 3, so only 4s and higher hit. It got a 5 and a 4. And for me, the 6 beats the 5, but unfortunately the 4 gets through the 3, and I take a point of damage on Madriga. Urgh. Okay. That is the end of the Overlord's turn. Now, this one, when a new door is when a hero attacks and fails, when a floor is... Okay, so we're still in passive. There was no reason to flip this. It's if I shoot at this and miss, then it becomes aggressive. So it's my turn. I will have Madriga shoot with 4 dice versus its 2. And 2s and higher hit. I got a 5, 5, 5, and a 4, and that beats its 2 and a 2, so I easily kill it. And Orloff will then she's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And Orloff is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to go open this door in a minute. Now, Orloff and the wizard need to hide. So I'm going to move them 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Just to stay out of line of sight here. And that is the end of my turn. It's the Overlord's turn. The Overlord has no enemies and doesn't get an interrupt. So we place another wandering monster. 1 to 3 is a archer. It's an archer again. All right. That is the end of the Overlord's turn. My turn. Let's get this door open. Orloff will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She will open that door on her next turn. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough to move in. They are done. And then I'm going to have Orloff and Danor just pass their turn. So I haven't opened any doors, didn't trigger any traps, so we're still on passive. This one will go 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't see me, so it's just going to stay there. That is it for the turn. It is now to my turn, which will be, I will have Madriga open the door for 1 movement point. And there's a door here. So, hold on. So that one is there, and there's one here. Hold on. I did something wrong. Hold on. They went. Oh, no, it's here. Excuse me. Okay. Couldn't do the math right. All right, they may have to go back. This is weird. There's 2 doors. All right. I'm not sure quite how to do this. All right, so Madriga opened the door, and she will move in 1, 2. That flips this to aggressive. Since she opened a door, and there it is aggressive, we will look at the bottom card. No interrupt. So we put this down. The next time I do that, there will be an interrupt. She will search. Actually, I'm gonna have Orloff come in. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll put his back to the wall, and he will search. Draw a card. We got a marauding monster. 1 to 3, it's an archer. It is not. It is a warrior. The warrior appears right next to him. And if I put it here, its back would be to Madriga, and you're not supposed to place a monster where it's like that. So it will get an attack. So it attacks with 2 to my 5. 2 to my 5. And, it gets 2 5s. And my 4, 4, 3, 3 do nothing. He loses another health point. Okay, and then I have to roll to see if another monster appears. 3, it does not. Okay, That is the end of this episode. I will be back in a week and we'll pick up right where we left off. I try to keep these to 30 minutes. So this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this game of Dungeon Saga Origins. Be back in a week. Everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.